Lexi keeps jerking the reins and hurting my horse's mouth. She needs to learn to handle him better.
That may be true, but it's important that you speak to her kindly. Hi, and welcome to Keys for Kids. My name is Zach. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Have you ever heard someone say that? Well, it's not really true. Mean words can hurt a person very deeply. King David reminds us in Psalm 19, verse 14, "Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord." So whenever you're chatting with friends at school or talking with your family during mealtime, remember the way you speak to your friends and family is important. For more on that, let's listen to our story. It's entitled, No Jerking. "Don't jerk the reins like that," Peyton snapped. "How often do I have to tell you?" Her younger cousin, Lexi, shifted in the saddle. "Sorry," she murmured. Peyton frowned. "See that you remember after this." "Come here for a minute, Peyton," called Mom, who was watching. "Right now? I'm in the middle of helping Lexi learn to ride," said Peyton. But at Mom's insistence, she walked over to the fence. "I think you need to take some of your own advice," Mom said. "My advice? You mean about not jerking on the bit too hard?" asked Peyton, puzzled. "I'm not even riding. Lexi says she wants to learn, and I'm doing my best to teach her. I told her over and over not to jerk at Shadow's mouth, but she just doesn't get it." "Perhaps not, but the Bible reminds us that words work much like the bit in a horse's mouth. Bits are small, but it only takes a little pressure on them to make the horse turn." "That's why it makes me so mad when Lexi jerks on Shadow's mouth," replied Peyton. "It hurts him." "That's just the point, Peyton. You're using words the way Lexi is using the bit." Peyton hesitated, remembering the harsh way she scolded Lexi. "You're saying my words hurt Lexi," she said slowly. Mom nodded. "Our words can often seem like small things to us, but they can have a big impact on others. That's why we need to remember Jesus gives us the power to control our tongues and trust Him to help us speak in a loving way." Peyton sighed. "Okay, I'll do that. No more jerking." She turned and ran back to Lexi and Shadow. "Okay, Lexi, ride along the fence and pull the reins gently to turn Shadow." Lexi nodded and followed her instructions. "Did I do it wrong again?" she asked anxiously when she got back. "Well, you're still holding the reins a little too tight. You only need a little pressure to get Shadow to go where you want him to," Peyton explained. "Try it again, okay?" After several tries, Lexi made the turns without yanking Shadow's mouth. "All right," Peyton beamed at her cousin. "Way to go, Lexi." So how about you? Do you sometimes struggle to use words that help rather than hurt? As today's Bible reading points out, the tongue is small but powerful. The old saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me," is not true. Trust Jesus to help you use words that encourage people and show them His love. Make today's key verse your prayer. Our key verse is Psalm 19:14.
"Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer."
And our key thought today, use words wisely. When you read your Bible and the Keys for Kids stories every day in June, you could win a Keys for Kids storyteller. Just join the Word with Zach summer reading program. Keep reading in July for a chance to win a Fitbit Ace 3 and in August for an Echo Dot or Kindle Fire. Finish all 3 months and you could win the grand prize, an Ocean Digital Wi-Fi radio. Join Word with Zach at wordwithzach.org. I'm Zach with Keys for Kids.